Hello, folks. Today I'd like to teach something interesting to you all, and that is something Indian, spicy, and nice that you like to try with your different gravies that you make. And if you're into spices and would you like to try different flavors of different country, so I would definitely recommend you to try this one because it gives you flavors, textures, and taste uh, in the gravy and aroma and definitely will add to your taste which whatever you're eating, whether you're eating with rice or eating with tortillas or whatever you are using to eat, whatever bread kind of bread you eat, parathas or naans or whatever you're using it. But yes, before I tell you about this thing, these buddies are like very good and healthy, made of lentils. And so let's start how to make the buddies. Yeah, what I did was uh, I took this is urad dal, that is a lentil. It's a lentil which is black and white in color, but you soak it and uh, it the outer cover of it gets removed, but you are getting the market ready made washed, but you have to but still have to soak it one day, one night before you start planning to make this thing in the morning and to keep, right? So let's start how to make it. Now I had soaked it earlier and I kept it overnight. In the morning I drained the water away and I gave it a run in the mixie, a little like coarsely, like not properly, not very finely mashed or churned, a little coarse in the form, so you can get the texture of little like granules in it. All right, so before I go into it, and at the same time I'll tell you what all spices are going into it that gives a flavor and aroma of the different tastes that people are yearning to have in their food, especially if you are talking about spices, like. So yeah, so what we need is fennel seeds. All the details I will give you in a paper out there, but you can of course know it. Fennel seeds, cinnamon seeds, cardamom, black pepper, coriander. Then we have this asafoetida powder. That's very Indian. All these are very Indian. Yeah, and then red chili, and then and that's all. Basically, you can buy the whole from the market. You can get the ready-made pack like this, which you say garam masala, and but it is like it's not ready. It's not like in powder form. It's like it's a form is like. It's a complete form. You have to grind it at home. So, well, in this there is a mix of coriander powder. I'm sorry, coriander, full coriander. Yeah, and there's also mix of cinnamon, but we don't need cinnamon in this one. But we'll only take coriander from this, and then you can just buy an ordinary packet of coriander and then add it to the thing. Coriander, fennel seeds, and cinnamon and cumin seeds, and cloves. Sorry, two big black cardamom. You can take two small black cardamoms also. If you don't have, I mean, form of like whole, you can take in a grounded powdered form. You can get in the market, so you can take that as well. And that's it. Now what we do is you have to just give it a roast. And this, yeah, of course, before I go further, red chili, full rich red whole chili, dried red chili, we will take, and we will roast it a little bit in the pan before we are making the powder out of it. Now, how to do this, I will teach you. First, we'll take our uh, our fennel seeds, fennel seeds and cumin seeds and whole black pepper that we have. I can show you. They all are two tablespoons, by the way. You can write it down. I mean, or I can give in detail. Two, yeah. I don't know if I should take it out here. It's a sensible thing or not. Well, I can take it out here also, and I can show, so you can just have an idea. 2 tablespoon, 2 tablespoon, 2 tablespoon. Always remember 2, 2, 2. 2 tablespoon cardamom. Sorry, cardamom. No cardamom. Cardamom only two full, like now, which I give it two. Only these two. Yeah. Two tablespoon fennel seeds, 2 tablespoon cumin seeds, 2 tablespoon of black pepper, two whole one, these are two big black cardamom. You can take two small cardamom, green cardamom also. We keep them all aside so you can have an idea. Now once I have got these ready, I will just give them a little stir fry, or how to say, just to roast it a little bit. I will not add any chili in it right now. This I'm just giving a roast before adding any chili. Just roast these into the in a pan, all this, and 2 tablespoons of coriander powder. As I told you, I don't have spaces. I have not put it out there, but 2 tablespoons of coriander powder. So 2 tablespoon coriander, 2 tablespoon cumin seeds, 2 tablespoon fennel seeds, 2 tablespoon black pepper whole, 2 whole cardamom, 2 small green cardamom. That's it. And now we are ready to start. Now what I do is I give it a roast and a gentle, so the aroma and the flavor of these spices come out. And once it's ready outside, I smell the aroma of these spices coming. I just take it out from the, I keep it aside from the in the frying pan, and then in a dry grinder I will grind them all together. I put them all together and grind them. I do not grind red chili flakes. I do not grind red chili flakes, and I, that's all. I do not find only red chili flakes I will not grind right now. So once I've grinded it and kept aside, I will take red chili flakes all together, and I will break them half. Yeah, I break them half like this, and I will remove all the seeds from it. Now, I have to empty the seeds because the seeds will spice it up too much, and you don't want that kind of spice. You want spice, but the right kind of spice. I mean, chili, but that you can bear, enjoy the flavor, not like burning of your mouth, right? So I'll take all my chilies, all my red chili, I empty them completely from opening them and breaking them half, and then I will remove the seeds of it, and then I will stir fry this also a little bit, so I can see, I can feel the taste like of the red chili. Like now it's ready, like not, I'm not burning it, I'm not making it black or brown or something. It's just a little stir fry, that's all. Quick stir fry, and I will grind it too separately. Yeah, once I've done that, I have to remember, this is important part. The asafoetida gives a very distinct flavor to all the food. So if you add this in any food, whether you're making kale, or whether you're making any kind of stir fry, whether it's a spinach or any kind of kale or any kind of green vegetable, anything that you're making, if you just add a little bit of this one, a pinch or a little more, half a teaspoon of it, it will give a really distinct flavor, and that will make a food definitely very good. I mean, taste wise, definitely you should try to give it a try, right? Right. And now we start with it. So basically I did all the thing. I stirred it, I after roasting it, I grinded it all together, and now I have two things ready. I have grinded lentils which I had soaked overnight. I grinded it and into a very coarse form. That is ready, kept aside. Yeah, and I can show you how it looks like. This is the form of my that you can see. This is the form of my grinded paste of the lentil, right? In that I've already mixed up, in this I've already mixed up the chili flakes, and sorry, I've already mixed up the spices that I had grounded earlier, and the chili flakes I dried it up, and I dried it also, and also 2 tablespoon, 1 tablespoon of this, 1 whole tablespoon of asafoetida also added to it. There's no salt added to it, because the salt comes by the curry you're soaking into it. The curry which you make, in that you have salt, so it automatically absorbs it, so we don't add any salt to it. So basically in these buddies, what you do is I will add all the dry spices into the mix that I've got of the paste which I've made out of the urad dal, which I've the lentil I've grinded. That is the and then I mixed it up properly, and I've given a good beat. I mean, when I'm mixing it up, I'm beating it up like properly. So when I make it up, I beat it up, it gets a little fluffy. The lentil gets soft and fluffed up. And then once I have got this ready, I will now gently, you have choice with whether you can keep it in the fridge, or you can put instantly to the into your baking tray like I have here. I can show you how it comes like. So basically, I show you. I have to put this little low. I don't know how can I make it, but okay, I try to give it. I just try to show you. Once I put all these on the tray, I take a spoon, and I'm using a spoon to wait. I take a spoon and I gently drop, making the shape of like the shape of the spoon, the way it's your. I will just first put it and then I'll show it to you. I don't know how to hold the thing together. Yeah, and then I will put it into the oven. Basically, it is dried also in the sun, like you know, sun-dried tomatoes in Spain. You can dry this in the sun if a sun is strong, but it's better to be more. If you're making I think according to me, I recommend making inside the oven only, because oven makes it more clean, because there's no wind, there's no no earthly creatures crawling, or any sun dust or something, or anything that can come with the wind, you know. So you don't want it like that. Better I will prefer putting into the oven. So basically I can show you how it looks like. I have just dropped it like this on the tray, and I'll put it into the oven for half an hour, in one half 25-30 minutes minimum, in a low temperature, like 150 or 180 degree, and I will let it be there. Let it, and I keep checking on it that it is roasting. I have to roast them, like they have to turn a little crispy. They have to dry up completely. There should not be any kind of moisture in it. And because now we're going to make it and store it in a small container, like in a box or something, in a plastic box, you can store it for weeks and make it as much you would like to. Now after making it, after mixing up and putting into the baking tray, you have the thing ready, and just pop it into the oven and let it cook, let it bake for say half an hour minimum, at minimum half an hour, and keep trying to see. It has to dry up completely, so you see, you're doing it slow drying up. You know, you're not making the process like fast, or you're not making it, it's not going to expand, or you know, become like some kind of muffin or something. It'll turn crisp, hard, like hard thing, you know. Once it's red, this kind of hard buddies are ready, you will take them out and store them in a plastic container. But I would prefer keeping it overnight in the oven only, because I want the whole moisture to go away. I don't want it all to have at all any kind of moisture in it, so I prefer doing that way. So yeah. And once this is ready, I will teach you more about how to cook it in a pan. That is a simple thing, you know. But cooking of this, I'll teach you, like, okay, I can give a little example how I can do it. I mean, how I do it preferably. I take a pan or a pressure cooker. You know, a pressure cooker is a you can see in the market for pressure cookers they have got. If not, you can order online. Amazon has beautiful pressure cookers available. Pressure cookers definitely makes a difference, because it cooks faster, and it keeps the flavor and aroma with the steam in the food. So yeah, I take a pressure cooker, add 1 tablespoon, one and a half, I say one and a half tablespoon maximum of oil, not more than that, that's for sure. So I add that, and I add couple of 5 6 7 or 8 5 6 7 8, I don't count it, just few black peppers. I take these what do you call these, these what are those, bay leaf, yeah, bay leaf, sorry, bay leaf. I take 2 bay leaf. I put one big bay leaf in it, and then I could put little of this cumin seed, which we call jeera in Hindi, with just handful, a little pinch of it in the oil, which is hot enough, and it starts crackling, you know, and that's all. I have cumin seeds and black pepper and bay leaf in it. That's all. And then before I do this, sorry, before I start making the oily thing ready, I have to chop 1 to 2 carrots, 1 to 2 potato. It depends how many people are eating. I'm eating alone, so one big carrot, 1 potato works for me. For yeah. So yeah. So 2 carrot, 1 potatoes, and tomato fresh or puree. You can choose whatever you have got option. I have got puree, so I can use puree, but you can buy fresh tomatoes and chop them. 1 to fresh tomato, chopped, washed, chopped into cubes. Yeah. So now you have tomato, potato, and carrot chopped and kept aside, and this is already ready. We have got this ready. But what we need, another must-have ingredient, that is the soya chunks or soya granules that you get in the market, brown or white or whatever granule that you take. You can take soya granules. I have got dark brown soya granules, which you call soya chunks. You can buy that also. and then you can take half a cup, or more than half cup, as much you want, like, no, because it gives a taste of a chewy taste in your mouth. You're as if you're eating a like munching, like how you enjoy when people are enjoying meat and all these non-veg taste, it gives you a munchy taste in your mouth, so you are munching it, so you definitely get taste of a protein, of a like non-veg taste in it. So yes, you can take a water, you can boil water, and take this soya granules, add it to it. Once this water starts boiling, you can add the granules to it, soya granules, drain it out and keep it aside till the time you are just frying this one tomato, a tomato, carrot and potato and tomato, which you have just fried it. And you can add to it salt. Now you can add to it this what do you call this, turmeric powder. That's all, turmeric powder. So, and that's all. You don't need any spices, you don't need to add any more spice to it, because you already have spice in this one, so you will not add much spice, especially no chili that you will not add at all. Only if you're crazy, I mean, if you're really crazy about chili, and then you want to really burn, because this will give enough strong taste of chili and flavors, so you don't have to add to the gravy anymore. So once it's done, what we do, once it's done, what we do is, we saute it. We saute the tomato puree or tomato which we have got all together. Fry, stir fry completely for a few minutes with the salt and turmeric powder. And once it's sauteed enough, what we do is we will take the soya granules, which is dried up and kept aside. We will add soya granules to your to the mix and stir fry again. Add 1 cup or 1 glass, or a maximum a glass full of water into the mix, and mix up everything together. Yeah. And once I have done that, I can add these 5, 6, 7, 8 pieces of these which I've made, these buddies into it. Maximum 8 for 2 people, or I make for 1-2 days, so I can add for 8, 9 as much, because my cooker is not so big. So my cooker is small, only for 1 to 2 person. So I make sufficient 8, 9. I add it to it, and I add water. Fill it up. Always remember, when you're making in pressure cooker, please keep sufficient place on the top, because when the pressure comes in the water, and the water starts boiling, the steam has to come out and has to cook the food. So if you're filling up, please leave sufficient enough space on the top, like say this much space on the top, so the water can cook in it, and the water can boil and make the vegetable can cook, and the steam can cook the food, and the steam can come out from there as well comfortably, if you're giving enough space to it. So that you have to please always remember when you're making on a pressure cooker. I have not tried making it on any of the other ways, because those are very lengthy ways of making. In India, we do not use these methods, because we cook Indian foods, and we do not cook majority of the time non-vegetarian foods. We are making more like vegetarian food, and that especially lentils and all, which needs cooking faster. For that reason, we are using more of the time we're using this pressure cooker, and we don't have the system much of using of these ovens, because we don't have the system in our country, because we are cooking a certain way, and yes, of course, we don't cook too much of cakes and pastries and all the time. Here in the Western world, we are making more of those things, bread in the oven and all. So the system is different, but of course you can learn every kind of food around the world, and all the food tastes different and nice and different, and because see, okay, let's not go in the detail about that thing. So yes, the cooker is a must have in India. So if in Western world you don't have it, you can look in the net and online, you can buy a pressure cooker, and any kind of pressure cooker which has a pressure and makes the food ready faster. Especially we use it for cooking up lentils and grams and pulses, which are like difficult to cook on a normal vessel or normal wok or something, or a pan or a skillet or something. It takes long time. So because we want to make it instantly, and we want to do things, because in India we are using, in Asian country, especially in India, where we cook stuff, they cook it in different manners. So yeah, so I would recommend to try this. Okay, no, I have not completed. Sorry. I told you till the cooker added the water, and you have giving it 3 to 4 whistles, or maximum 5. 3 to 4, I would say 4 or 5 whistles are sufficient. 4 or 5 whistles, and put it on low for 1-2 minutes, and then close it off. That's it. Your food is cooked. You can try it making with eating it with rice. You can try eating with your tortilla, your naans, your breads, or parathas, or rotis, or whatever chapatis, which you call, or whatever you want to try. But definitely give it a try and let me know how you enjoy it. All right. I should talk to you later, and we will keep up with the thing. The more I learn and the more I enjoy and I try to learn something new, I like to share with you all. So please do try it up and let me know if you enjoyed it. So basically here I am. In this, I can show you how I have added these lentils, the paste of the lentil paste which I made here, how I added to the on the surface of the tray which I have used for making these buddies that I tried to make. So please give it a try and enjoy eating it, because this is spicy stuff. You might like to have a little spice also a little in life. So yeah, give it a try and see how it comes, whether you like to enjoy it more. Then you can of course make more and keep it and store it for weeks and months. It can stay fresh because it is in an airtight jar. You can keep it, and whenever you're cooking like that kind of any kind of gravy you're making, you can add these. They are like more like a spicy pickled up taste, which gives a little flavor. It's not pickled up, it's more like spicy, some kind of spicy hard thing which you are adding to the thing. So it's not like bland or tasteless this thing. It has a lot of flavor. So yeah, please give it a try and let me know how do you enjoy it. Talking to you later. Yeah, bye bye. Take care of yourself, all of you. Bye.